Yes, I think Kyle Shanahan could save Carson Wentz's career if he came to SF. Yes, I do. I think Carson Wentz is a tragic story. Maybe that's overstating it, but he's a sad story. He's a really, really good player. Former MVP candidate, hell of an athlete who's still like, what, 26, 27? He's still young. He's been mismanaged and miscoached by one of these Andy Reid disciples who can't coach. You know, everyone's like, oh, maybe we should hire Eric Bieniemy. You sure? How you like Doug Peterson? How you like Matt Nagy? Why would Eric Bieniemy be any better? You sure? So what I see is an organization that couldn't coach or develop a good player. And they broke him. Now, you could say Kyle Shanahan did that to Jimmy Garoppolo. I think Carson Wentz is a whole lot better than Jimmy Garoppolo. I saw Carson Wentz in person week 4. My goodness. I've never been that impressed with Jimmy the way I was in that game with Carson Wentz. He won that game single-handedly. He had no pass protection, no receivers, no coaching, no scheme, no nothing. He just went out there and basically played playground football and beat the Niners, beat Robert Saleh, made a throw to Travis Fulgham to win the game. It was unbelievable. Carson Wentz. Yeah, I think the Niners could save him. Yeah, I think the Eagles have ruined him the way that the Bears ruined Mitchell Trubisky. The only difference is Carson Wentz is twice the player Mitchell Trubisky ever was, twice the athlete. Both ruined by the same inept coaches from the same fruitless coaching tree. Andy Reid, you're great, but you are the Bill Belichick of offensive coaches because all of your disciples stink, or the ones that you promote. Brian Flores does a good job in Miami. He's a Belichick disciple, but Belichick never promoted Flores. You guys all know about that. Belichick promoted Joe Judge, not Flores. Wonder why? Wonder why? Oh, you didn't know that? So, yeah, Carson Wentz, he'd be terrific. Carson Wentz, here's the way I look at it. Remember Baker Mayfield last year? Remember how awful he looked in that RPO crap gimmick offense? That's what he looked like. It wasn't his fault. He's not a great quarterback, but if you get rid of that RPO crap gimmick offense and bring in a solid, decent play action under center offense like Kevin Stefanski or Kyle Shanahan or Sean McVay or any of these guys, he's good. Baker Mayfield can throw down the field. He's got a strong arm. Why are you making him throw 7-yard passes all the time? What he has is a strong arm. That's why he was the top pick. What Carson has is a cannon. Why are you making him throw 7-yard outs? I mean, Brian Baldinger was killing Carson Wentz for not throwing a 7-yard out to an open Greg Ward. Who cares if he throws that pass? They're still going to lose. Carson Wentz knows he has to be a hero and make big plays for the Eagles to have any chance. And he's getting crushed for not throwing the 7-yard out. He went back to try to throw to his running back, who's the best player on his offense, to try to get a big play. I mean, it's a bad move. It's not disciplined, but what's he supposed to do? If he just throws the 7-yard outs and loses that way, then you say he's not a competitor. He's not tough. He doesn't care. He cares. Anyway, the thing is, he's not leaving Philly. Look at the contract. They're stuck with him. What Philly needs to do is fire. Ooh, my voice cracked. Ooh, that was bad. I felt like I was back in middle school for a second. Whew. See, that's why I'm never going to make it in television. My voice cracks. Oh, they need to fire Doug Peterson. First off, that's the first thing they need to do. And then they need to hire a new coach who can actually coach Carson Wentz. They got to not give up on Carson Wentz. They got to coach him. They got to try harder. You can't give up on a player who's done that much good stuff. Now, the Niners can give up on Jimmy Garoppolo because there's an out in his contract and they're not tied to him. The Eagles don't have that luxury. They have to keep trying with him. So what you do is you get rid of the coach who stinks and you hire anyone else. Do you hire Robert Saleh? It couldn't hurt. Why not? Now, the thing about Robert Saleh in Philly, I don't know what voice I'm doing right now. The thing about Robert Saleh in Philly is if I'm hiring him in Philly, the question is, well, who's your offensive coordinator and quarterback coach? Because that's the issue here. We need to turn this guy's career around. And I think probably the reason Robert Saleh didn't get the job in Cleveland last year is because Cleveland felt like Stefanski could help Baker Mayfield more than Saleh could, and turning Baker Mayfield's career around was the most important thing because they're invested in him. Maybe the same thing applies to the Eagles. But I think, honestly, if they hired Robert Saleh and just brought in like a Gary Kubiak or someone like that, just anyone who's competent and has a play action passing game, Carson Wentz would be great.